Hello, sixth graders. Welcome to our 2021-2022 scheduling procedure. Now, we're going to walk through how to fill out your scheduling sheet that you received today from your teacher. Here is what your seventh grade full schedule will look like next year. This is just an example. Yours will differ from this. So as you can see, first period is going to start at 7:45. So for that first 57 minutes, you could be in language arts. And then you see here, second period, you'll have 3 minutes of passing time until 8:45. And you'll have another 57-minute class. And then third period, if you are taking music, will be your music class. Fourth period, you will have 27 minutes for lunch. And then another 27 minutes for support class. So that will also always be fourth period. Fifth period, you could have another core class, math maybe. Sixth period, social studies. And as you see now, it's a 7-period day. We will be done at 2:45, and that could be one of your elective classes. Your elective classes might be different times throughout the day. However, music will always be third period, lunch will always be fourth period, and then support will follow. Your seventh grade schedule, as you saw, contains 2 57-minute periods for elective courses. All students in seventh grade will take physical education, and in there is a 2-week health course. You will also take art, family consumer science, world language, and technology. These courses will be 1 quarter long, so 9 weeks. However, music is a year long, which is 4 quarters. So that will take up all 4 quarters of an elective. World language in seventh grade, a little bit different. One 9-week course will be selected by the student during seventh grade, and it must be introduction to world language. You must select an introduction to world language for this school year. Please select French and/or Spanish. Students do have the option to take both world language classes during their seventh grade year. It does not happen very often, though. The world language class you select is a prerequisite for your 8th grade world language. That means that whatever you take in 7th grade, Spanish, then you'd take Spanish in 8th grade. If you take French in 7th grade, you would take French in 8th grade. Here is the top of your sheet. And quite simply, you put your name and are you taking a music? If you are taking a music, circle that music. If you are not, circle no music. And here is where you would select your world language, whether it's intro to French or intro to Spanish. Everyone in 7th grade will be taking one of these courses. Here, it might get a little complicated, but I promise you it's not. You are going to rank from 1 to 8 all of your preferences. Okay, now you can see there's only 7 choices, but you do have an opportunity to take some things twice. But this does not guarantee your enrollment in your selections because class size and availability will impact your schedule. So not all 200 students coming into 7th grade will be able to take every single course because we just don't always have enough chairs or computers in a certain course. However, every student, again, this is a reminder, every student will take physical education and health. So let's talk about some of these courses. And then again, this needs to be signed by a parent and turned in no later than Friday, May 21st, 2021. Okay, art class. In Art 7, students will have the opportunity to go further in depth into the study of visual arts. Students will use a variety of materials and apply the elements of art and the principles of design into their work. Each 9-week course will be different over a 2-year period or between 7th and 8th grade. The students will further enhance their knowledge of art vocabulary while applying it to more advanced art projects. Projects may be in any of the following art mediums: drawing and design, fibers, mixed media, printmaking, computer graphics, photography, ceramics and sculpture, and painting. Students will also utilize the 4 core areas of art education: art appreciation, art history, art production, and art criticism. Computer Technology 7. It's going to look a little bit different this year. Students will leave the course with a strong digital applications foundation, which will enhance their academic performance. Students will investigate coding and the mysteries of what goes on inside the computer. Opportunities will be provided to develop and refine keyboarding, spreadsheets, presentations, word processing, and movie making skills. Students will learn about technology in history, innovators and engineers, and use robots in this course. Family and Consumer Science 7. Students will learn skills that will help them become more independent persons, as well as better informed consumers in this hands-on experience class. In foods, the focus will be on advanced preparation techniques and recipes for different courses of a meal and party foods. In sewing, the emphasis will be on making repairs and constructing a pair of lounge pants. Parents, students will supply materials for selected sewing projects. Food and Technology. This is a new one for 7th grade. Students will use a science-based approach to cooking as they analyze information on proper cooking techniques and methods, nutrition, meal planning principles, food experiments, recipe creation, and cultural foods. This class will balance cooking labs and supportive activities. Creative Stitching. This is also new for 7th grade. Students will create a project of their own choosing in this differentiated class. All levels of experience and skills are accepted as students choose from the following possibilities: using a pattern or kit to construct a project, copying and constructing a ready-made item, creating an original freestyle design such as fleece blanket with applique, as well as many accessory items. Parents and students will provide materials for projects selected. This class in culture is also a new one. Students will learn about different cultures from across the world. In this course, you will read, watch, listen to, and discuss many cultures. Students might even have a chance to eat some food from cultures around the world. And in library, this one, make sure you pay attention here. Students will learn the basic elements of the research process. In this class, students will learn how to define a topic, initiate a search strategy, locate resources, and use the information to create a product. During this process, students will access and become familiar with print materials, periodical articles, online databases, and web resources. However, it's not only in the library. Attached to the library is the makerspace. So you will spend time in the makerspace to build, create, problem solve, and learn STEAM concepts. And physical education, this is one that every student is going to take. You will have class every day for 9 weeks, and you are required to wear a PE uniform every day. You will get to try a variety of new sports and units that you did not get to play in 5th or 6th grade, such as lacrosse, badminton, ping pong, cricket, and team handball, just to name a few. You will also get larger units like flag football, basketball, and volleyball, depending on your trimester. You will have daily fitness at the beginning of class and will take the 3 fitness tests as well. Most Fridays are called Friday Fun Days, where you get to vote to play popular games like Smash Ball, Dodgeball, Capture the Flag, and more. A short 2-week health class will also be part of this course. Chorus. Students will build upon the basics of choral music with special attention to the changing voice, 3-part harmonization, and voice classification. The study of the musical elements is continued with emphasis on score interpretation. Highly motivated students will have the opportunity to participate in the Ohio Music Educator Solo and Ensemble Contest. 6th grade chorus and/or equivalent and a true desire to sing are recommended. A satisfactory vocal audition set up between the teacher and the student is required for admittance. Band. Students will be introduced to the fundamentals of an ensemble performance, in particular, working with a conductor, and will meet every day rehearsing and performing together as a unit. Students will be rehearsed and prepared for several concerts, as well as for an OMEA large group adjudicated event. In addition, all students will have the opportunity to play in small ensembles with the option of participating in the OMEA Solo Ensemble Contest. Note, this ensemble will be quite challenging for students who have not played an instrument before this year, as this is not an introductory class. Private lessons are strongly recommended for any students new to an instrument. And strings. Emphasis will be placed on large group techniques, including working with the conductor, bowing in unison, and maintaining balance. Students will prepare material for at least 4 concerts throughout the year and for performance at the OMEA large group adjudicated event. Students will also rehearse and perform in small ensembles with the option of participating in the OMEA Solo Ensemble Contest. These ensembles meet every day. Private lessons are strongly recommended for any students new to an instrument. If you have any questions, you can email me, Mr. Grodick, at tom.grodick@bayschoolsohio.org, or you can ask your teacher. They have many, many answers. If you find me in the hallway in the next 2 weeks, ask me questions. If you see a counselor, if you see a teacher, they will also be able to answer your questions. All right. Thank you so much for listening.